Subject History, Unit 33, World War II, Causes, Course, and Consequences. Subtopic Objectives. After reading this unit, you will be able to 1. Explain the causes and origins of the Second World War. 2. Learn about the course of events during the World War. 3. Discuss its consequences on the Indian national movement. And 4. Assess its impact on the international situation. Subsection Introduction. In this unit, our main aim is to familiarize you with the Second World War. The Versailles, that is Versailles Treaty in 1919, that is 1919, which brought the end of the First World War, could not calm down the tensions that existed among the European powers. The Second World War was the outcome of the existing rivalry among the European powers and the developments taking place in Europe during the interwar years. India, being a colony of British, was involved in this war against the wishes of her people. It caused great suffering to the Indian people and at the same time influenced the anti-imperialist movement in India. The unprecedented, that is UNPRECEDENTED, human toll and material destruction during this war still haunts the popular memory. Its consequences were far reaching, particularly from the point of view of the process of decolonization. The liberal movement in many colonies was influenced during the war and the imperialists hold the weekend. End of part 1. Continues in part 2. Subject History. Unit 33, World War II, Causes, Course, and Consequences. Part 2. Subsection Causes. The Marxist historians had argued that had the Allied powers accepted Lenin's proposed General Peace Conference during the First World War and his formula of peace without annexation and indemnities, there would not have been any German expansionism. It is generally agreed that the Versailles treaties, territorial reorganizations, and the huge repartitions bill imposed on Germany became major factors for the Second World War. This, however, is not to disregard the powerful effect of the other political, ideological, and economic factors. The political reaction to the post-war treaties should be considered in relation to the effect of worldwide economic depression, rise of fascism and militarism in Germany, Italy, and Japan, and the Western democracies' appeasement policy rooted in the anti-Soviet perspective. Subsection Versailles Treaty and the continued political disorder. The Treaty of Versailles, made with Germans on 28 June 1919, that is 28 JUNE 1919, was the outcome of the series of bargains and compromises which resulted in a patchwork type of unstable peace. Ultimately, Germany suffered internal territorial losses. Alsace-Lorraine to France, ALASCE LORRAINE to France, Rhineland to Allied forces, that is RHINELAND to Allied forces, minor border areas to Belgium and Denmark, and colonial positions to Britain and France. This, however, badly hurt German economically as it was proved by her remarkable recovery in the mid 1920s. Yet psychologically, the territorial settlements caused great public resentment in Germany than reparations, which was put at 132 millet gold mark under the War Guild Clause 231. Even the League of Nations was seen by Germany as a means to enforce the unjust territorial settlement. The base of the post-Versailles international system was more fragile than earlier decades. The peace settlement lacked more moral force. Germans believed that the peace was the violation of fundamental beliefs enunciated, that is, ENUNCIATED, in the Wilson's 14 points. France perceived it as a defeat. The territorial settlements in Central and Eastern Europe became the source of future conflict. The disintegration of Austria-Hungary left a political vacuum, and desire for the nation's self-determination generated new areas of conflict. Among the big powers, the absence of Soviet Russia and United States from the League of Nations left only Britain and France to maintain the world peace. But neither Britain nor France had the will or the strength to uphold the peace settlement. Their strength was weakened by the militant national liberation struggles in the colonies. Moreover, the inter-imperialist rivalries left the German question unsolved. The moral consensus behind the pre-1914, that is 1914, balance of power was thus never restored. Even the League of Nations fell far short of being universal and proved ineffective in resolving international conflicts. Subtopic: Effect of Economic Depression. The post-war economic recovery of Europe plunged into darkness with the Wall Street crash of October 1929, that is 1929. By 1932, that is 1932, the industrial production in Europe had come down to half and trade had dwindled from $58 billion in 1928, that is $58 billion in 1928, to $20.8 billion in 1935, that is $20.8 billion in 1935. The worldwide economic depression also created an unprecedented unemployment problem. By 1932, that is 1932, there were 6 million unemployed in Germany, 3 million in Britain, and 13 million in America. The crisis-ridden international politics could not escape the effects of depression. The fierce competition for survival between nation-states further strengthened the extreme nationalist sentiments. The weak political systems in Germany, Italy, Japan, Spain, and Romania gave in to the fascist and militarist regimes headed by aggressive right nationalist, fascist leadership and ideologies. The French effort to control German affairs had intensified latter's nationalist sentiments. United States and France developed bitterness over the Hoover Moratorium, that is HOOVERMORATORIUM. The competitive devaluation of currencies and emergence of a rival national currency bloc aggravated the politico-economic crisis. No wonder Adolf Hitler could easily get mass consent from his program of establishing a self-sufficient thousand-year Reich, that is REICH. Subsection: Germany and rise of Nazism. 2 millions of people in Europe during 1920s, that is 1920, and 30s, that is 30, the dominant image of life was that of political instability, economic troubles, unemployment, the loss of faith, and the breakdown of Victorian social values. Such peoples were easily attracted toward the idea and illusions of new fascist movements. Adolf Hitler, 1889 to 1945, that is 1889 to 1945, emerged out of this scenario as a leader who could resume them of their sufferings. Internally by 1932, that is 1932, the collapse of Weimar, argues Friedstern, had become inevitable. Hitler's triumph had not. Yet by 1933, that is 1933, Hitler had become the German Chancellor and he was helped by a series of events. Between 1920, that is 1920, and 1928, that is 1928, the coalition politics enabled the parliamentary system to survive in Germany. But the onset of economic depression in 1929, that is 1929, sealed the fate of Weimar government, which was otherwise in a precarious condition. The Nazis, who had gone down from 32, that is 32, in 1934, that is 1934, to 12, that is 12, in 1928, that is 1928, in the Reichstag, capitalized on this crisis and made a significant electoral impact in 1933. The Nazi movement used the grievances of small farmers, middle and petty bourgeois classes in winning over large electoral support for itself. President Hindenburg, on his part, leaned more towards the extreme right wing for support, for the nationalists declined politically. So Hindenburg, who was anti-Hitler initially, now changed his stand and chose Hitler as a chancellor in January 1933, that is 1933. After this, there was no turning back for the Nazi movement. The Nationalist Socialist or Nazi had grown out of one of many small racialism and nationalist groups in Germany. Hitler took its leadership from July 1921, that is 1921 onwards. In November 1923, that is 1923, though Hitler tried to capture power during Munich Putsch, that is MUNICHPUTSCH, between 1925, that is 1925, and 1928, that is 1928, he kept the Nazi movement alive and had become the German Chancellor on 30 January 1933, that is 1933. The success of Hitler lay in his ability to play on the politics of anxiety. By promising strong government, the end of unemployment, and by suppressing his opponents by using strong troopers on the streets, Hitler rose to power. Ideologically, the Nazi movement thrived on the backward-looking conservation that flourished in Germany after the disillusionment of 1918 defeat. It was based on anti-communism, anti-Semitism, and anti-democracy, and the discredited 19th century racism and right-wing extremism. Hitler's Nazism, that is Nazism, was associated with a defeated but aggressive militarism and imperialism. Most of the historians, however, argue that Hitler was crucial for the rise of Nazism. But the Marxist historians rightly emphasize the fact that Nazi leaders' authority was reinforced by the military's restructuring of entire German society. Ideologically, Nazis also stood for German racial supremacy and more land and soil for them. Subtopic: Mussolini and Italian Fascism. Fascism was not an economic system. It had no clear ideology. It was more of a reactionary phenomena which was aptly characterized as a radical of the right. Fascism in Italy was a product of the post-war crisis in 1918 to 1922, that is 1918-22. Socio-economic unrest, nationalist grievances, and the failure of liberal politics to bind a society together. This was the socio-economic environment and a political vacuum which helped fascism to take its roots. Its emergence was generally located in the decline of liberalism, liberalism, rise of amorphous masses, totalitarianism, and modernization, and the need of stagnant capitalism to control the workers. Economic collapse, outraged nationalism, and anti Marxism were therefore the source of its success. On 23 March 1919, Benito Mussolini, a journalist, ex serviceman, and ex socialist, started a new movement, the Fascio di Combattimento, spelled as FASCIO space TI space COMBATTIMENTO, or also known as the Union for Struggle. By killing communists, socialists, and other opponents, they rose to power. Their leader Mussolini became the Prime Minister of Italy in 1922, that is 1922, who turned into fascist dictator by 1925, that is 1925. In 1926, that is 1926, the government by decree began to function and constitution and election were suspended. Between 1926, that is 1926, and 1939, that is 1939, Italian fascism's main claim was the construction of a corporate state, which in practice rarely achieved a cohesion and concealed its exploitation and oppression of labor. Mussolini's policy of autarky, spelled as AUTARKY, or economic self-sufficiency after 1936, that is 1936, hardly achieved results. Subtopic: Japan and the rise of militarism. As in Germany and Italy, the post-war crisis of 1918-22, 1918-22 in Japan brought with it rice riot and industrial unrest. Politically, the coming together of the Diet and the big business laid the foundation for Japanese military fascism in the 1930s. The Taisho, spelled as TAISHO, also known as Great Righteousness, era of 1912 to 1926 was only a period of transition from a liberal to an authoritarian state. Between 1927 and 1930, that is 1927 and 1930, the internal mini depression and the worldwide economic crash hit both industry and banking very hard. The fall in exports, especially of raw silk to America, badly affected half of Japanese farmers. The 1932, that is 1932, rice crop failure brought famine conditions and unrest into rural areas. Unfortunately, the liberal political leadership failed to tackle the crisis. The crisis situation became conducive to the formation of extreme political ideas among the junior army officers. This was reflected in popularity of Showa restoration, spelled as SHOWARESTORATION, articulated by Kita Iki, spelled as KITAIKKI, which meant state socialism administered by a military dictatorship. In 1930s, that is 1930, ultranationalism and reactionary conservatism thus struck roots in Japan during its economic and political crisis. Ultranationalism and militarism, with their triumph in Manchuria, that is MANCHURIA, and in their quest for Eastern Empire, drove Japan into the Second World War. Subsection Britain, France, and the policy of appeasement. From 1937, while Hitler was busy annexing Central European territories, the Western democracies were working on a detente spelled as DETENTE through appeasement policy. The basic philosophy behind appeasement was that the main in position, when challenged, must eventually inevitably part with something. The British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain, spelled as NEVILLECHAMBERLAIN, practiced this policy since 1937 to achieve the elusive Anglo-German alliance. The major factor behind Chamberlain's policy were the fear of combined strength of Germany, Italy, and Japan, France's political and military unreliability, suspicion of Soviet Union, the financial cost and political repercussions of massive armaments and a long war. With Germany, wrong assessment of international situation, and finally the gamble for time to strengthen British defences. The social and political pressures, financial and military constraints weighed heavily on the French policy. Consequently, they failed to use the opportunity provided by the Soviet Union in 1938, that is 1938, calling for a four-power conference to consider measures against aggression. They also failed to intervene during Japanese attack on China, Italy's aggression of Abyssinia, spelled as ABYSSINIA, and Germany's occupation of Prague. Only Hitler's invasion of France in 1940, that is 1940, could knock out the basis of appeasement policy. End of part 2. Continued in part 3. Subject History. Unit 33. World War II Causes, Course and Consequences. Part 3. Topic: Origins of the war. The immediate origins of the war could be tracked back to a series of international events. At any point of crisis, of decisive and concerted intervention by Britain and France could have possibly averted the war unleashed by the fascist powers. After reading this lesson, you would know what there is nothing like inevitability in the rise of Hitler and growth of fascist movement and the aggressive military actions in Europe. The socio-economic and political crisis of the 1920s and 1930s, that is 1920 and 1930, need not have culminated in the fascist ascendancy and aggressive wars had the liberal political forces shown the will and strength to tackle impending crisis. Subtopic: Japan and the crisis in Eastern Asia. The mounting conflict in Eastern Asia during 1928-1937, that is 1928-37, led to the Sino-Japanese War in July 1937, that is 1937. This is generally considered to be the beginning of the slide towards the World War. The Western powers tend to check Japan through the League of Nations, but in vain. To rebuild economy after the jump, Japan needed capital and raw materials: coal, cotton, iron, ore, and oil from outside. Control over Manchuria, that is Manchuria, became crucial, especially for obtaining raw materials. Interestingly, four-fifths of Japanese overseas investment by 1929 was in China. China also had her imperialist dream of developing as an Asian empire for itself. The rise of ultranationalism and uh, militarism in the 1930s, that is 1930, was bound to express as imperialism abroad. The reflection in the insubordinate Kwantang, spelled as Kwantung, army's seizure of Manchuria by the Japanese forces in September 1931, that is 1931. In fact, by February 1932, 1932, the army set up a puppet regime called Marathukuo, which the League refused to recognize. Thereupon, Japan left the League in March 1933, that is 1933, and set on an expansionist course. Neither earlier nor later the government in Japan could put a check on militarism. Military dominated the civil government. This resulted in full-scale war on China in July 1937, that is 1937. The tide of war was also growing and spreading elsewhere. Subtopic: Italy's invasion of Abyssinia, Ethiopia, spelled as ABYSSINIA/ETHIOPIA in 1935-36, that is 1935-36. Italy could not gain colonial empire in Africa either during the scramble for Africa in the late 19th century or in Paris Peace Conference after the First World War. The independent Ethiopia, spelled as ETHIOPIA, which defeated Italy in 1896, that is 1896, had thus become Mussolini's, spelled as MUSSOLINI-S, target in 1935-36, that is 1935-36, which was the first step towards the colonial empire. In January 1935, Mussolini could neutralize France, which was looking for his support against Hitler, but Britain forced any public sympathy, assured to stand by Ethiopia. Yet on 3rd October 1935, that is 1935, Italy invaded Ethiopia. Immediately, the League of Nations declared Italy an aggressor and imposed other economic sanctions. But the sanctions remained ineffective due to the appeasement policy of Britain and France. They also proposed to divide Ethiopia to satisfy Italy, but the public resentment made them retreat. By the spring of 1936, that is 1936, the Italian army, by using poison gas in air attacks and by massacring thousands of defensees, tribal broke the Ethiopian heroic resistance. On the 5th May, they marched into Addis Ababa, the capital. This war knocked out in reality the League of Nations and drove Mussolini into the arms of Hitler. The result was later FOMO-Berlin axis, which gravely distributed international politics. Subtopic: Spanish Civil War 1936-39, that is 1936-39. The revolutionary strength of working class, the demand for provisional autonomy and anti-clericalism, that is ANTICLERICALISM, were the three currents of popular discontent which affected Spain in 1900, that is 1900. Neither the military dictatorship of Prime de Rivere's September 1923 to January 1930, nor the elected Republicans after 1931 could redress these popular grievances. Even though after February 1936, that is 1936 elections, the left and the left-center parties came to power. The extreme left parties, not satisfied with the change, resorted to direct action, that is, land seizures and revolutionary strikes backed by mass revolutionary enthusiasm. The actual civil war had started on 17 July 1936 with entry of counter-revolutionary forces against the revolution. The Spanish Civil War, which continued for 3 years, was both an internal struggle between revolutionary and conservative forces and an international conflict involving the fascist and democratic governments. At a critical juncture, it also became a battle of ideologies, that is, communism, fascism, and liberalism. Indeed, the developments in Spain became a prelude to the World War. By December 1938, that is 1938, General Franco, spelled as Franco, actively helped by Hitler and Mussolini, had imposed a fascist government which was recognized by the Western democracies. This also marked an end of Soviet efforts for collective security with the Western democracies, as the later provoked weak and vacillating, spelled as VACILLATING, in checking the fascist powers. Subtopic: Germany's move towards the World War 1933 to 39, that is 1933-39. During 1933 to 39, that is 1933-39, Hitler completely destroyed the democratic institutions at home and started the process of Nazifying Europe. The unfolding of events leading to a war in 1939 was rather swift. The decisive point of momentum was Hitler's support to Mussolini's Ethiopian adventure. The Spanish Civil War consolidated this friendship. During this period, Hitler was accomplished the German rearmament and remilitarization of Rhineland. Left free by Britain and France, Hitler then achieved Anschluss, that is unity, spelled as ANSCHLUSS, with Austria in 1938, that is 1938. Then followed the dismemberment of Czechoslovakia, spelled as CZECHOSLOVAKIA, and her complete annexation by March 1939. Hitler got the tactic support of Britain to accomplish this mission. The critical point, however, was the German expansion into Slav lands. The Polish corridor was one issue upon which Hitler whipped up Germany's ultra-nationalist sentiments. At this juncture, the Soviet Union entered the scene. Stalin, disillusioned by the Western democracies' inadequate response to his Popular Front proposal to resist fascist aggression, went for a non-aggression pact with Germany in 1939 and even accepted Polish partition. The actual World War had started with German invasion of Poland on 1st September 1939, that is 39. 2 days later, Britain and France entered war in defense of Poland. Once again, the German ultranationalism had become the basic cause of World War. Check your progress. Question 1. What was the effect of the Treaty of Versailles on Germany? Answer in 10 lines. Question 2. What was the major crisis in Eastern Asia during this period? Write in about 100 words. Question 3. Read the following statements and mark true or false. First, the worldwide economic depression led to the fierce competition for survival between national states. Second, ideologically, the Nazi movement was based on anti-communism and anti-democracy. Third, success of fascism in Italy was only because of Mussolini's leadership. Fourth, the Spanish Civil War became a battle of ideologies between communism, fascism, and liberalism. End of part 3. Continued in part 4. Subject History. Unit 33. World War II Causes, Course and Consequences. Part 4. Subtopic Course of Second World War. The entire course of the World War could be divided into 4 broad stages. The initial stage was a rapid march of the fascist forces, followed by a stage of intensification and globalization of the war. The entry of Japan, USA, and Russia made it a global, protracted war. Once the Soviet Union declared it a patriotic war, the popular resistance movements in the occupied areas raised their head. The Axis powers were pushed into a defensive position. What followed thereafter was the inevitable retreat and the disastrous defeat of Italy, Germany, and Japan. Subtopic Initial Stage. The Triumph. During 1939 to 1941, that is 1939-41, Germany swiftly won a series of victories in Europe by adapting the Blitzkrieg, spelled as Blitzkrieg tactics, that is the lightning war. Speedy penetration by tanks followed by the Luftwaffe, spelled as Luftwaffe. Poland was occupied by September 1939, that is 1939. The eastern Polish provinces were occupied by Russian troops and the remainder was controlled by the German. The Blitzkrieg tactics proved to be effective in all initial wars of Führer. The next targets of Führer were Norway, which could offer a valuable submarine base, and Denmark. In April 1940, that is 1940, the German army stormed through Denmark and delivered a surprising blow at Norway. By May, France was threatened. The only Scandinavian neutral state left intact was Sweden. On 10th May, that is 10 May, Netherlands and a few days later Belgium were occupied by Germany. Surprisingly, the British and French response proved ineffective and half-hearted. Their military elite failed to realize importance of Blitzkrieg tactics. This cost them heavily. On 12th May, the German forces broke into France at Sedan. Within a week, the Nazi forces sliced through France. The Phone War caught the French head-on. On 25 May, Belgium surrendered. By mid June, Mussolini also declared war on France and Paris fell undefended. On 17 June, that is 17 June, French asked for an armistice. After conquering Yugoslavia and Greece during April-May 1941, that is 1941, Hitler turned towards Russia. Subtopic: The Stalin Stage. Entry of Russia and USA. Stalin's appeasement of Hitler proved futile. On 22 June 1941, that is 22 June 1941, the Führer opened his attack on USSR. Thus, the crucial phase of war on two fronts began. A total of 150 armored divisions began to roll all along the line extending for nearly 2,000 miles. Until September, the fascist forces marched on unchecked and laid the siege of Leningrad, spelled as Leningard, which continued for 30 months. By October, Ukraine was completely occupied. The Soviets seem to have adopted the strategy of trade space for time. During October and November, the Russian winter weather compelled Hitler to slow down his march. On 2 December, Stalin could defend Moscow. Now the Soviet offensive started. The Napoleonic, spelled as Napoleonic, folly of 1812, that is 1812, had been repeated by Hitler, which smashed his dreams. The Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor had brought America into the War of 7 December 1941, that is 1941, thus making it a global war. By April 1942, that is 1942, the whole of Southeast Asia, Guam and Wake Islands and Singapore, Philippines, Burma and Netherlands, East Indies, etc., fell under the onslaught of Japan. Even though America kept the defeat of Germany as its first priority, she successfully checked the Japanese expansion into Pacific by May 1942, that is 1942. The Soviets won decisive victories during 1942-43, that is 1942-43, but suffered heavy losses. Meanwhile, the British and American forces were engaged only in series of naval and air battles. Subtopic: The Defensive Stage. Reversal of the Axis fortunes. The Nazi rulers imposed their facial new order in the occupied areas with barbarous repressions and massacres. Forced labor was imposed on people to strengthen the Reich war machine. Spontaneous underground resistance organizations sprang up everywhere. Marshal Tito and Charles de Gaulle, spelled as CHARLESDEGAULLE, were legends in organizing these movements. Even in Germany, the popular anti-Hitler movement raised its heads. On the war front, the Axis armies had been forced into a defensive position by 1942, that is 1942. In the Battle of Stalingrad, that is Stalingrad, the Red Army trapped 250,000 Nazi troops, and when they surrendered a year later, only 80,000, that is 80,000 of them remained alive. In other areas, the British broke out of Egypt. The Americans landed in French North Africa. Thus began the Allied encircling operation of the Axis powers. From now on, the fortunes were reversed. The surrender of fascist forces was only a question of time. On 24 January 1943, that is 24 January 1943, the Allies seized Tripoli, spelled as Tripoli, and Tunisia, spelled as TUNISIA by 13 May, that is 13 May. Sicily, spelled as SICILY, crumbled in July, followed by Mussolini's fall at home. The result was occupation of parts of Italy by the Allies. On the Eastern Front, the Red Army had liberated major Ukraine areas by 1943, that is 1943. Then started the decisive cross-channel invasion of Europe. Subtopic: Retreat and defeat of Axis powers. During 1942 to 45, that is 1942-45, the popular resistance movements played a crucial role in the defeat of the Axis powers. The acts of sabotage became common. In many places in USSR and Yugoslavia, full-scale guerrilla war was carried on. The resistance work in all the occupied countries in fact strengthened the Allied army plans. Meanwhile, the Allied forces liberated Rome during 4 to 6 June, that is 4-6 June, and landed in Normandy. The total liberation of Italy, however, took nearly a year. The main areas in France, including Paris, were liberated by September 1944, that is 1944, and completely by March 1945, that is 1945. Belgium was also quickly liberated. From the Russian front, the Red Army pushed through Poland and the Baltic states, and by September 1944, that is 1944, occupied Bulgaria. While Romania and Finland sued for peace in August 1944, that is 1944. In Asia, by 1945, that is 1945, the Allies had captured Spain, Tinian, spelled as Tinian, Guam, spelled as Guam, Philippines, spelled as Philippines, and Burma. By capturing Okinawa, spelled as Okinawa, island in June 1945, that is 1945, they threatened Japan. In Europe, the Allies started closing on Germany from east and west starting from the beginning of 1945, that is 1945. By 22 April, the Soviets had surrendered Berlin. While Mussolini was killed on 28th, his country surrendered the next day. On 30th, that is 30, Hitler committed suicide and Germany surrendered unconditionally on 7th May 1945, that is 7 May 1945. End of part 4. Continued in part 5. Subject: History. Unit 33. World War II. Causes, Course and Consequences. Part 5. Section: Consequences. Unlike the earlier wars, the Second World War affected each and every aspect of human life. The level of scientific and technological application to war with disastrous effects was unprecedented. Especially the application of atom for war posed a new danger to human existence on Earth. In international relations, the old notion of detente, spelled as DETENTE, broke down. Colonialism, spelled as COLONIALISM, was replaced by a new method of world imperialist exploitation. The crumbling down of colonialism also brought into existence several independent nations now called the Third World. The birth of the United Nations organizations brought hope for peace, but the origin of Cold War created new tensions. Subtopic: effect on Indian political scene. In India, the political reaction to the 1938-39, that is 1938-39 fascist aggression was very sharp. The anti-British Congress nationalism and anti-imperialism and anti-fascist left internationalism were together in condemning fascist aggression and Chamberlain's appeasement policy. India was associated without her consent with Britain in war on 3rd September 1939, that is 3 September 1939. But the nationalists offered cooperation only if Britain responded positively to their demands for an immediate, genuine, responsible government in the centre and a post-war Constituent Assembly for free India. The British response, however, was negative. Later, nationalists under Gandhi's leadership responded with passive civil disobedience, but left wing of the Congress along with communists propagated for a militant anti-war struggle. The German attack on Russia and the Japanese occupation of Southeast Asia dramatically changed the Indian situation. The Communist Party of India, after intensive debate, came up openly in January 1942, that is 1942, in support of anti-fascist People's War and the Allies' war efforts. But Gandhi's militant response in August 1942, that is 1942, was do or die. The Quit India movement thus engulfed India. The colonial bureaucracy, however, crushed the movement by the end of 1942, that is 1942. Braving against the countrywide wave of mass fury, the communists worked in favor of the British war efforts against fascism. This resulted in an open ideological fissure spelled as FISSURE in the Indian national movement. The disastrous economic consequences of the war in India were inflation, shortages, black marketing and corruption, and the famine in 1943, that is 1943, in which around 3 million people perished in Bengal. The rise of communalism, Muslim leagues demanded for Pakistan, and the Congress negotiations for a compromise settlement with the colonial rulers marked the post-war political scene in India. The militant anti-imperialist, anti-landlord and anti-capitalist struggles by the peasants and workers and RIN mutiny in 1945-46, that is 1945-46, stimulated the process for complete freedom and social revolution simultaneously. Subtopic: Birth of United Nations Organization. The United Nations Organization took its birth during the wartime coalition against fascism. In August 1941, that is 1941, Roosevelt, spelled as ROOSEVELT, and Churchill, spelled as CHURCHILL, drafted the Atlantic Charter, spelling out the principles for post-war international reorganization and establishment of a wider and permanent system of general security. Embodying these principles, a declaration of the United Nations was signed by all the anti-Axis powers on 1st January 1942, that is 1 January 1942. The international quest for social security, economic democracy and national sovereignty were elaborated in a series of separated declarations, which were later structured into various organs of the United Nations. The final charter was signed in June 1945, that is 1945, at San Francisco, spelled as SANFRANCISCO. During the war, the alliance between Britain, USA, USSR, China, and 50 other nations brought into existence several international agencies to tackle the world economic and social problems. In 1943, that is 1943, the United Nations Relief and Rehabilitation Administration was set up. In 1944, that is 1944, the International Monetary Fund and International Bank for Reconstruction and Development were established to handle the financial and currency problems. The United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization was to look after the social and cultural cooperation, and its preamble rightly declared that the international peace must be founded upon the intellectual and moral solidarity, spelled as solidarity, of mankind, to raise the standards of nutrition, to improve methods of production and distribution of foodstuffs, and to contribute towards an expanding world economy. The Food and Agricultural Organization was set up in 1945, that is 1945. The United Nations gradually expanded its membership from 5 on 1945 to 123 in 1963, that is 1963, but its effective functioning was marred by the Cold War. Subtopic: Economic consequences on Europe. The post-war scenario in the disorganized Europe was marked by impoverishment, spelled as impoverishment, and the problem of millions of refugees and prisoners of war to be sheltered and fed. The factors which had disrupted by the European economy were physical destruction of industrial plants, damaged transport systems, inflation and unstable currencies, and political uncertainties. By mid 1947, that is 1947, the whole of Europe was suffering from low productivity and low capital investment. Britain became weak economically and left the leadership of the Western world to America. From June 1947, that is 1947, the America had become the chief basis for recovery of Western Europe. Under the European Recovery Program, Marshall Plan, the United States aided Western Europe to the tune of $40 billion a year during 1948-49, that is 1948-49. By 1950, that is 1950, the forces of recovery of Europe handpicked up momentum with increased production of goods and services. The recovery of the rest of Europe was, however, slow, for the Cold War deprived the Eastern Europe countries of American aid. Subtopic: Origin of Cold War. New ideological struggle. The origins of Cold War, a phrase first used in 1947, that is 1947, by American statesman Bernard M. Bruch, spelled as BERNARD M.BRUCH, could be traced back to the events in 1942-43, that is 1942-43. The delay in opening the second front in Europe to ease the brunt of German attack on Russia clouded the alliance between Russia and the West. The exclusion of Russia in the armistice, spelled as ARMISTICE, negotiations with Italy in 1943, that is 1943, further strengthened Russian suspicions. Consequently, Russia excluded the West in the administration of Romania, Bulgaria, and Hungary in 1942, that is 1945. So was also the case in Poland in 1945. The German question became a central issue in the Cold War. It was in fact the Truman Doctrine which set the basis of Cold War. The resolve to resist the Russian expansion and the influence of communist ideas and movements everywhere. Even the American economic aid from June 1947 for the European reconstruction had become the instrument of American ideological war on communism. This resulted in the erection of an iron curtain between Communist bloc and Western American bloc. The ideological division was transformed into the division of the world into rival military blocs with military alliances like NATO, spelled as NATO, SEATO, spelled as SEATO, and so on. Ever since, the world has been sitting on the brink of a third world war, with stockpiles of nuclear weapons threatening the very existence of human Earth. Check your progress too. Read the following statements and mark true or false. First, the popular resistance movements in the occupied areas played an important role in the defeat of the Axis powers. Second, there was no popular movement in Germany against Hitler's war policy. Third, the Second World War brought the end of imperialist exploitation. Fourth, the basis for the Cold War was the resolve to resist the Russian expansion and the influence of communist ideas everywhere. Question 2. Describe in brief the effect of World War on Indian political scene. Question 3. Why was the United Nations organization formed? Name 3 important organs of the UNO. Topic. Let's sum it up. In this unit, you have seen that the peace settlement after the First World War could not provide a stable political order. It left a dissatisfied world, particularly where the small countries were concerned. Besides this, the economic crisis of 1929-33, that is 1929-33, accentuated, spelled as ACCNTUATED, the political crisis. Rise of Nazism in Germany, fascism in Italy, and militarism in Japan were the turning points in international relations, and they contributed towards the Second World War. Japan's aggression over Manchuria, spelled as Manchuria, Italy's invasion on Abyssinia, and the Spanish Civil War in 1936-39, that is 1936-39, set the stage for a wider conflict. The policy of appeasement pursued by Britain and France was to a great extent responsible for aggression by Nazi and the fascist forces. The entry of USA and USSR into the world and popular resistance movements which developed in the occupied areas pushed the Axis powers into a defensive position. Finally, the Axis power faced disastrous defeat in the war. The replacement of colonialism by neo-colonialism, spelled as NEO-COLONIALISM, the establishment of several independent nation states, the setup of UNO, and the origins of Cold War, which created new tensions, were some of the important consequences of the World War. Section Keywords. Autarky, spelled as AUTARKY, means self-sufficiency of a state, particularly in its economy. NATO, spelled as NATO, acronym for North Atlantic Treaty Organization, an association consisting of USA, Canada, UK, and other European countries who agreed to support one another if they were attacked. It aimed to check the growth of communism. Neocolonialism, spelled as NEO-COLONIALISM. The economic control over an independent country by another country by having control of other countries' business or financial institutions without being accompanied by direct political control. Repartion, spelled as Reparation, compensation for war damages demanded from a defeated country. For example, after First World War, Germany had to pay a huge reparation bill. SEATO, spelled as SEATO, acronym for Southeast Asian Treaty Organization, a military alliance of some free countries in Southeast Asia formed under the initiative of USA to combat communism. Third World, the countries who are poor do not have much power and are considered to be underdeveloped like countries of Asia and Africa. Truman Doctrine, spelled as TRUMANDOCTRINE, the proclamation by the American President Truman which promised all countries military and economic assistance to preserve their independence. Its object was to resist the Russian expansion and influence of communist ideas and movements elsewhere. War guilt. One of the clauses in the peace settlement of 1919. According to this clause, the country which was considered guilty of war had to pay compensation to other countries. Topic: Answers to Check Your Progress exercise. Check Your Progress 1. Your answers should include the territorial loss of Germany and public resentment in Germany against the settlement of 1919. Answer to question number 2. Rise of ultra-nationalism and militarism in Japan. The Japanese attack over Manchuria, spelled as Manchuria, leading to the Sino-Japanese War. Answer to question number 3. True and false. 1. True. 2. True. 3. False. 4th. True. Answer to Check Your Progress 2. Question 1. True and false. 1. True. 2. False. 3. False. 4th. True. Answer to question 2. The condemnation of fascist war by the Congress, non-acceptance of Congress demand for self-government by the British, the starting of Quit India movement by the Congress, etc. Answer to question number 3. To establish permanent system of general security, UNESCO, spelled as UNESCO, IMF, etc. End of part 3. End of unit 33.